Guys, welcome to the Cook and the Coach podcast.
I'm Kenny, I'm the cook.
Baeza and the Coach, and it's time to celebrate, guys. We did it. Episode 100.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck
That's
yeah,
fucking
dude.
awesome, man.
All right. Now, I have
do you
opened...
open that?
Listen, it's been a while, but we're going to figure this out together.
Okay.
All right. Guys, we don't have anything planned today as far as content.
Yeah.
So we asked the viewers on IG, both on the live and on the story, to give us some topics for today, and we're just gonna go off of that, and we're just gonna have some fun, and we're gonna flow with it, and that's how we're gonna do episode 100.
Yeah, it's gonna be chill. It's gonna be nice.
It's chill, this fun episode. Just
You are struggling.
I
with
am
that.
struggling. This is I don't know what's wrong with this bottle. This wasn't in their expensive section. I'll just say that.
Do you think you would ever try that way that people open champagne bottles with the sword?
Listen.
Never?
I got
You don't
good.
even wanna try it once?
I can catch a football well, but other than that, I have terrible hand-eye coordination, so I don't trust myself.
But your hand's underneath, so it's not like you'll cut yourself.
Yeah,
Unless you like.
have you seen? Again, I don't trust myself.
That would be
These type of-
hilarious if you like went in and then just actually lobbed yourself.
I cut an artery. I start bleeding out.
That would be so hilarious.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
That's better. So what? Who's all on the live right now?
Big shocker there. Okay, Kari, that's uncalled for.
What did Kari say?
I don't know. She's making fun of me. I don't like it. Per usual.
Can't read any of it.
Getting stuff over my new off-lead sweats.
Nice. Is the shirt off the lead as well?
This is a twist.
What? It's a twist champagne bottle? Oh, it's like the metal twist. Can I help you?
Do you know how to do this?
I think so. Here, hold on. All right. Let's see. Let's just get that. Oh, this is messy. Good lord.
It's like dry cum.
All right. It kind of actually is, dude. Oh, man. That would be... What do you say? What? All right. Twist to open. I think it's literally just this.
That was David. You know what? What? It's off of your account. What do you mean? Are we? Yes.
Splooge. Don't splooge.
Don't splooge.
Come on.
Hold your load. Oh, pear. Oh, that was so disappointing on so many.
Oh, you
levels.
wanted it to splooge?
Yes.
Why would you want that from me?
Cause I'm opening champagne.
Give it a whiff.
This is by far the most disappointing alcohol experience I've ever had in my life. Right off the bat.
Well, dude, it's a mess. Look at all the bits that you got everywhere.
There's a problem. I can't smell it.
Because you're sick. No, don't drink it from the bottle. I don't want to get whichever fucking disease you have. Just put it in the cup.
Oh shit.
I don't want...
Yeah, I saw my phone.
I already thought I was going to die once today. I don't want to catch whatever the fuck you have going on.
All right, let's pour. There.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dave, Kari, and Misker actually asked us some really, really fun questions. I want to get to them.
Great.
So let's pour these up, and then we'll have some fun here.
Thanks for bringing this, man.
Of course, we gotta celebrate, man.
Gotta
It's a
celebrate.
milestone.
This is a big deal.
I'm proud of us. I'm proud of
Me
what we
too.
accomplished.
Me too, man.
It's getting close to the end of the year. We gotta celebrate these moments, man.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, salute.
Salute.
Cheers to the pod.
Cheers to
Appreciate
the
you,
pod.
man.
You too, man.
Okay.
Champagne.
So
Nice.
we have several questions.
All right, cool.
So we actually have a lot to pick from. So I'm really
Let's
excited.
go.
for this.
All right, great. Awesome.
Okay. So Miski asks, what's your worst cooking experience? He says for himself, it's a popcorn experience with me in college.
What did you do with the popcorn? I forget.
So it kind of begged in my memory. Miski can correct me in the comments. Oh, just joined. Love it.
Hey, Jess.
So basically, I put a thing of popcorn in on a Saturday night while I'm about to watch a movie, per usual.
Yeah.
I don't remember why, but I set it on for like 4 or 5 minutes. Usually popcorn's like 90 seconds.
Okay.
So I don't know what I was thinking in my head. Like,
There's a popcorn button. Why are you punching in on numbers?
I don't ever hit that. But like
God.
for whatever reason, like I wasn't drunk, I wasn't high. Like I don't know why I did that. This is what happened, and like not exaggerating. Like we opened it up. All the roommates were at home. We opened it up. It was literally a giant black ball of just char. We had it was like winter time, so they had to hold it outside the window, let all the smoke come out of the bag. So there's
That's
that.
awesome.
Oh, Court Jordan.
Court.
Also, flip flop. What's Ken's worth of experience? Oh, okay. These are guys. These are fantastic questions. Keep them coming. Okay. And then Akari asks, "What's the worst cooking experience? Was it Baeza's burnt pizza?"
I was about to say the burnt pizza. Yeah. Yeah. Just one time.
That one I was drunk.
I was gonna say you were really drunk and you just put in the pizza and then just forgot it. And I think you went to sleep.
I fell asleep on the couch. I woke up, I think 4 or 5 hours later, and
I mean, by then we had already taken it out. I feel like, right?
No, I took it out.
You took it out too.
Yeah,
but
still drunk.
But didn't we smell it? Didn't we I thought we got it out of the oven.
No, I woke up and I opened it. Kari, correct us if I'm wrong, but yeah, I opened it. I put it on the thing, and that's when the smell started wafting through the whole house after I opened the oven.
And you put the cardboard in as well.
I did.
That's insane, dude. You put the cardboard, you put the frozen pizza and the cardboard into the oven and left it there for hours.
Yeah, yep, you found it, and I have a photo of the shame. Kari sent it to Kenny, and we'll post it in the in post.
Yeah, I'll put it in.
We'll put it in the episode. Send it to Kenny.
Yeah.
We found it in the morning, and didn't I present it to you guys? She said she found it in the trash can. I thought you guys saw it.
I think we saw it before it was in the trash can.
That's what I thought too.
I don't remember. I think I might have been drunk too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys saw it.
Yeah,
Because it was such a crazy thing that happened. I feel like I had to show you guys what happened.
Yes. And I was furious. I was like, how did you do this?
The fact the house didn't burn down is a miracle.
Man, I wonder. I truly wonder why. Do you think that they make the cardboard non-destructible,
non-flammable?
Yeah, or non-flammable or something.
It's gotta be something like that,
right? Because I feel like that probably happens more than you.
Because there's no way it didn't. There's no way it should have lit on fire.
Man, how often do you think people drunkenly put the whole frozen besides the outside cardboard box the whole thing just in?
Oh,
there's got to be some really crazy
all the
shit
time.
that happens with that.
All the time.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That was a really bad one. I'm trying to think of a really bad cooking experience I've had.
Kari also asks if you want to answer this question.
Yeah.
Flip flop it. What was Ken's worst athletic experience?
My worst athletic experience.
Well, I can think of one moment we talked about. On the
Yeah, dude. What would be a better one? I mean, that was pretty good up there.
That was pretty up there.
Honestly, it also was during football. It was a couple weeks into practice, and I literally just landed weird on my foot and pulled something and had to hop off the field, and I was injured for weeks.
Really?
That was probably the worst moment. Yeah, do you remember that? Mm-mm. It was after you broke my neck. I think maybe a few practices later. Yeah, and I just ran some. I think it was on defense, and I think I was on corner for some defensive practice, and I just landed weird, and I remember I think I rolled something or whatever, and I had to hobble off.
Right.
Maybe even in my khakis. I don't even remember. It was bad, but I was out for weeks, and it was nothing. I think I remember. I think Drew Moldenhauer, there was light contact, and that's all that caused it. It was, and that just made me land weird. And it wasn't his fault. It was totally normal, but that was probably the worst, I would say.
Dude, I still feel bad to this day about snapping your neck because I was just picking on you. I was just being a dick. There's no real reason. I could just run around you. I could have just ran past you.
Look, I needed to learn a lesson, I take it as a lesson.
I'd give you a concussion, give you whiplash.
I didn't get a concussion. I probably had whiplash.
I definitely gave you whiplash.
I probably had whiplash. I'm fine, though, dude. Mean. I learned from it. It was okay.
I'm going to throw this away, but answer this question from Dave. Ken, have you suffered any burns since starting as a cook?
Yes, I have. Great question.
Elaborate on that.
Let me see. What burns do I have right now? Well, I have different scars and burns. There's a couple on my wrist, on my right wrist for the camera. Mm-hmm. There was a time that I had to move 100 pounds of sausage, in a big thing, and then it fell.
100 pounds of dicks?
100 pounds of dicks all ground up for the eating, and it was all raw, and we had to move this huge container of it. Oh shit. No, we're good. And yeah, it was bad.
Be quick.
Okay, yeah, you go. And yeah, it was really it was painful. I will say it kind of was spread out, but yeah, I have like 2 lines literally just from a plastic box landing on me that was filled with like 100 pounds of sausage. Burns though, I have a burn on my left wrist from, I honestly forget. I think sometimes it's like from like reaching over the stovetop and just like touching something just even briefly. I feel like that's sometimes what causes it. I feel like I've never burned myself inside the oven. I feel like it's always been from the stovetop, and usually it's been from like a pot on the stovetop.
Sure.
But I've never burnt myself if like, if like the pan, if you catch a blaze for a moment and you say you're doing a stir fry. I've never like got a burn from that. I'm trying to think. I feel like I had another burn that was bad. I almost sawed my finger off the other day.
You already bring it up often when you get burned. I feel like I've never really heard you talk about it.
No, they're kind of like little badges of honor, but I don't really talk about it.
Sure.
I'm trying to think. I feel like there was another like big one that happened, and I don't remember.
I feel like it's the same thing. Like, obviously not to the same degree, but like powerlifters, we get calluses in our hands.
Yeah,
like
the great
scrapes in our shins.
calluses. Oh yeah.
But it's like you don't think about it. It's just part of the deal.
Oh,
Like if we cook, it's just part of the deal. You'll get burned every once in a while.
There,
your arms.
There are little burns that she'll get. Like we deep fry Brussels sprouts a lot at the restaurant, and Brussels sprouts are like so dangerous to deep fry because there's like there are all these layers and there's also a lot of liquid, and so it'll like it's basically splashes. The oil kind of sounds like that when you put it down. It's like I literally yell like Brussels down, and like people like take. I literally will be like take cover as I put it down.
That's what it sounds like.
Honestly, I'll literally say that.
Choking on the champagne.
Yeah, it really does, and it splatters, and people like on the other side of the line will get splashed by it. It's really like from behind the protective guard, like hot oil will leap like across the kitchen. It's really bad.
That sounds excessive.
So I probably have a ton of like micro burns that you can't even see from just deep frying Brussels sprouts. But yeah, I haven't had any bad. The only knife experience I had, you see that scar?
Yeah.
My thumb? That was from like maybe like 11:30 at Gatsby Estate one night, and I had like a block of a Parmesan cheese.
Yeah.
And one of Kari and David's super shitty knives, like their little serrated ones, and I was using it to get myself a midnight snack, and I just like sliced right into my hand. Dude, it was the worst cut I've had, I think, probably.
Really?
It bled like all night. Like I had put pressure on it and like wrapped it, and I think I ended up going to the emergency room the next day to get it stitched up.
Ugh.
It was bad. Yeah,
I don't remember that happening.
On this. I don't think you were there. I think you actually might have been out of town that weekend.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Which, yeah, weirdly, I think you were out of town. But yeah, I was like sitting there. I was like, do I need to go to the emergency room? Where am I going to go? And I think, did I even try going to an emergency room and they were closed? I forget. But it was scary.
Sure.
It's like one of the things like, am I going to bleed out in the night?
From making a midnight snack?
Just from a fucking midnight snack. Dude, yeah, shitty knives and late night snacks and cheese, dude. I've cut myself a couple times with cheese. It's dangerous.
Damn cheese.
Parmesan to be specific.
Cheese is dangerous.
Yeah, dog.
All right, guys. Chill Botanicals. CYH. No, that's wrong. Did I spell it wrong right off the bat?
I don't know.
We haven't done this in a couple weeks. I'm rusty.
And you're sick. It's going to be a problem.
Chill Botanicals. Go to link in my bio. Hit the link right there. Go chillbotanicals.com. Use a code BAEZ20. That's BAEZ20 for 20% off your order. Guys, I use that stuff every single day. I love it. I stand by these products. I use CBD oil in the morning for my workouts to get energized. Use the gummies at night to help me relax and fall asleep. So go chillbotanicals.com. Use code BAEZ20 for 20% off your order.
What other questions we got? I want to hear more questions. These are fun. Did Misky have any?
Let's see. Oh, Rev joined the chat.
Hey.
Paul Carlson in the chat.
What's up, Paul? Episode 100.
Episode 100.
This is fun.
Dave, favorite sports interview?
Favorite sports interview? That's a good question. That's hard. I think anything with Popovich is pretty great. That's a good go-to answer. Popovich is amazing.
Pop, definitely up there.
Just his sheer disrespect for it. I don't know. I feel like some tennis, like post-game tennis interviews are pretty good, or post-match tennis interviews. Honestly, Naomi Osaka's had some really good ones a few years ago. I don't know. What do you think? I saw you post one the other, like, was it today? That football one?
Yeah, of Cooper Cup talking about like, football. I'll say this because there's this year was like Cooper Cup had one, and then Deshaun Watson, who has some allegations against him right now, but like 2 years ago, he was doing a press conference and he had like a similar answer because
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like football players like fed up like
Yeah.
reporters because like
Yeah.
let's be honest, the average fan doesn't know what's happening in a football game.
Me? I don't really know. I'd like to know. It'd be way more fun if I knew.
But like in like the one I posted today, it's like he actually breaks down like the exact like minutia of what's happening on the field and the exact play.
Yeah.
And like if it goes over 98% of fans' heads because you don't know. Even people like or die hard like, oh, I'm a diehard this fan or I'm a diehard this team or
they just know that they might throw him to this player or like know the names of everybody, but they don't understand the strategy.
They don't understand the actual game.
Right.
So Cooper Cup like actually explained it in like the most detail possible. I'm like, I love this because it shuts the reporter up. It's like, you know what you're talking about. You know what you're asking me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually tell you, and you're going to be dumbfounded, and you're not going to know what to ask next. I'm going to walk off the field.
Oh, it's so good. Cam Newton did that one time. It wasn't post-game, but he did some like longer interview. And yeah, he broke down an entire scenario, like the everything that would go through his head and the entire play. And it was fascinating. I wish more people would do that because I enjoy that like sports way more when I understand the strategy that they're going for. It's like way more fun.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I don't like, that's why I don't really drink at football games or basketball games. I'll drink a little bit, but like football, I actually don't drink that much because I actually want to like watch and like see like every like moving like chess piece like happening on the field. Yeah. Because I enjoy that shit.
Yeah.
And then that's why I'll like watch a game with the boys every once in a while, but like a lot of times like to sit at home, I actually like watch it by myself because I actually want to like watch the game and like see what's happening.
Like, you're be studying the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I don't know, it's just like people like scream like, "Oh, why do you pass this?" or "Why do you do that?" It's like, well, because of this, and this. That's why they didn't do that.
Right.
But like, but the average person watching the game wouldn't understand that.
Dude, I feel you. I feel you. No, yeah, that is.
That's kind of a nerdy elitist thing that I have.
No, but I mean, like, it's just from like playing a lot of football and coaching. It's not elitist.
Oh, they want to know about the Olympic boycott shit.
So like with I'm sorry. All I know is that the U.S. is going to boycott the Olympics in China.
Well, the diplomats are.
The diplomats of the U.S. are.
So basically, like Joe Biden, like the government officials that we usually go just aren't going.
That's all it is?
Yeah.
It's kind of a toothless thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting, though. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Interesting. So, but they're saying it's because it's human rights issues?
Yeah, because, they're basically having the Muslim version of the Holocaust in China right now.
Yeah.
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 So it's like...
And... Yeah.
It's like in 1945, we went over there and we sacrificed millions of our men to save them.
Right.
But when it's Muslims in China who were basically enslaved to, it's kind of like...
Hey, you. We're not coming to your party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, that is... Yep. Not very many people will say anything about that stuff. So I feel like that's maybe the only notable thing about that. Because I feel like people never talk about that. Or rarely.
Let's see. They want to also know...
We have a decent amount of people putting in questions. This is great.
Favorite episode recorded so far from Paul Carlson.
Ooh. Well, I'll say this. I think Paul's episode might be the most viewed at this point still. In terms of view duration, I think it might still be up there. It's number one.
What's your favorite, though?
Oh, that was just apropos of nothing. But let me think. The one with Ali was really fun.
Ali was really, really fun. I like that one.
That was a great one. I feel like when we have Jess and Miski on, those are like really, those are great.
Yeah, I feel like Jess and Miski like bring out like more camaraderie. Like we have camaraderie with just us too, but I feel like with them it's like another layer that we just add to it, and it's just more energy to bounce off of.
Here's the thing too, because because we have to like get along to a certain extent to like at least record the podcast.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
And we do get along, but it's like when you have 4 people, like me and you can have an argument like during the episode,
And it still works.
and it still totally works because they can just carry it for like half of the episode.
Yeah.
And it's like it's easier just to be like more aggressive without like, yeah. I feel like that's really fun, and also they're just like they're hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've had some great guests, and I feel like some of the when we did remember that marathon that we did, the 5-episode marathon.
That was my least favorite. Listen, never again.
Yeah,
that was the worst. Never again.
Yeah, I had a really good rant in one of those that really was fun.
No, I like the rants we did that summer though. We forget a lot of rants that
We had
summer.
a lot of rants.
But no, that marathon was awful.
It was brutal.
That was brutal.
And you also had a really hard week.
Yeah.
And I didn't know till afterwards. You were like, bro, that was brutal. I'm like, what happened?
No, it was-
What, just some podcast episodes? I'm like, you're like, no. I'm like, what?
This was a busy week.
Oh,
Very, very
man.
busy week. Miski says the default angle on football should be all 22. I totally agree. That makes perfect sense.
I don't know what that means.
I can't tell if this is Kari or David. In honor of David's birthday on Thursday, what are some of your favorite memories with him?
That is...
Well, first of all, I can't share half of them on camera.
yeah.
So there's that.
Let's see.
Um,
Honestly, some of the cooking that we did at Gatsby Estate, that's definitely up there in the memories.
Pizza on wine night?
Pizza and wine night was a great night.
Not for you.
It was a terrible morning for me.
Yeah.
From like 1 a.m. on or so. But that was really fun. A lot of them's cooking memories. The Parts Unknown night, where we like drank hams. I think it was just me and Dave. We literally just like crushed through like a hams, like the big thing of hams.
Was it just you two? What?
I think you might have come in there for a little bit. I forget. I think Kari might have come in for a little bit and then gone to bed. But we just watched a ton of Parts Unknown, and I'd never seen the show.
Was that the Ethiopia one?
That was one of the ones we watched, but I think you two had already watched that one before, and you told me like, "Oh yeah, Baze really liked this one." Was telling me stuff about it, if I remember correctly.
No, because my first time watching Parts Unknown was with you guys.
That makes sense, but I feel like
It might have been 2 different nights. I
think it was 2
remember.
different nights.
Okay.
That was up there. I don't know. We've been friends for like over a decade. Over like literally
Like-
half of our lives we've been friends.
That's the thing. Like I've literally known Dave since I was like 5 years old. So it's like
Isn't that insane?
I don't know. Like
Yeah,
we have way too many memories.
yeah,
so, like,
I know.
I probably only can't remember half of them.
I know.
what I mean?
All the ones I'm thinking of was like the last time we were roommates, and we've been roommates multiple times.
I mean, every time we made food at Gatsby,
Yeah,
football lock-in senior year when me and Dave were captains, that was cool.
yeah.
Trying to
Do you
think.
think Kari asked that question or David? I can't tell.
They're saying we watched the Ethiopia episode together. Yeah,
All of us did?
yeah. Because
I
then,
don't think
because me and Kari went to Kari's place to pick up Mary Poppins, and then Dave was alone mourning Anthony Bourdain's death, drinking a whole bottle of whiskey.
That was so sad.
Yeah, that was the same night.
Was it? Interesting. I feel like I
I
didn't
don't
see
know.
that. Anyways.
But yeah, I can't think of I literally can't think of
It's
just
actually
one.
hard to think of them. Yeah.
I don't know. You explained 15 years of friendship.
I know.
20 years of friendship.
That's crazy. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's
how do you
closer to, like, 13,
pick
14 for me.
two decades of friendship? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the ones that
That's
listed
crazy.
were
It's 2 decades for you. It's like 13 years for me, I think. Because I think I've known you for the same amount. So I think 13, almost 14. That's so
I don't know. I mean, I love David.
No, 14, because I met you guys when I was 12. Yeah, I'm 26 now. 14.
I feel like also since Dave lives in Alaska now, like if he was around, and I saw more. I feel like more of those memories would pop up quicker.
I know. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does, yeah. Trying to think. I went camping for the first time with him and his family. I want to say sometime in high school. First time ever going camping. Went to the, not Boundary Waters, but we went up north to like Lake Superior.
Okay.
It's a fun time.
My first camping trip was Montana.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so wild. Montana was so
That's
great.
the aggressive way to start off your first camping trip.
Man, I got to get into the mountains again, dude. I got to see the mountains again
absolutely.
soon. I have a friend who's about to move to Arizona for this huge cooking project, and I'm super proud of her, and I'm so jealous that she's literally just gonna be living in the wilderness for like 2 years, essentially.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But that's a different wilderness. That's like
I know it's
scorpions and rattlesnakes and
it
shit.
really is. Yeah, it's so wild.
And summertimes are unlivable.
I know. I'm like, I would die from skin cancer probably.
Yeah.
I don't think I could handle it.
Hell no.
I don't know if I could do it.
I can do Arizona from like November to like March. Otherwise, I don't invite me.
Really?
I went this past March. I went to Arizona.
Really?
Yeah, and it was still like.
Have
Granted-
you ever? Go ahead.
I mean, it wasn't that hot. Like it was pretty normal. But like I knew like, oh, if it's this way right now at the beginning of March, I know like a month or two from now it's gonna be just unreal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. You've been sunburned before, right?
The only time I've been I paused the live. No, come
Oh,
back.
we lost the live.
No.
Are we back?
I am so sorry. We are back with the live. I don't know what happened there. Yeah,
Sunburn.
so sunburn. I peeled once in Ethiopia. Didn't actually burn, but I peeled a little bit. If it was really weird, I started freaking out. And then I actually burned for the first time ever, and only time ever in Iowa,
Really?
Yeah,
During one of the
Okoboji.
Okoboji trips?
dude.
Man. Well, if you peeled, you
I was-
probably burned at least a little bit. I think that's how that
But like
works.
it didn't hurt. I was like, oh, it's just whatever. But like after Okoboji, that would like hurt for like weeks.
Yeah.
Like I was peeling for weeks.
Oh.
Dude, it was like my shoulder was raw for like a good month of the summer.
Isn't the peeling so weird? It's such a weird sensation, right?
It was the only time I burned in my life. And ever since then, I've been using sunscreen like religiously every summer.
Yeah, me too. I've been
I don't
using
want
it
it.
more recently.
I experienced it once. I'm like, nope, we're not doing this ever again.
Okay, this is gross, but isn't it a little satisfying to like pull off all the dead skin?
Nope, I
from
hate it all.
the-
I hate all of it.
You don't think so?
I hate all of it.
Man, I think
hate
that
all
just
of it.
shows how much I've been sunburned. Where I'm like, I see the silver lining in it. I'm like, that's kind of nice. I've been sunburned so many times, dude. I couldn't even tell you how many times I've been sunburned.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so many.
Your complexion.
On my complexion, I mean, of course. But I feel like I didn't use nearly enough sunscreen, and also I didn't know how dangerous it was to get sunburned until recently. And it's not good for you. It's
No, it's
really not.
It really
good.
isn't. It really isn't.
Oh, and I didn't know until literally like last year. And so I've been using sunscreen so much more. SPF in that daytime lotion. And this year I still feel like I got burnt constantly on my face anyways. Like always. My face, I always had raccoon eyes. Like all year this year, I had raccoon eyes.
That's why I can't wear sunglasses that often. Yeah, space it out. So make it worse.
Sunglasses make what?
At least for me.
You don't have polarized ones then. Polarized ones wouldn't give you that effect.
Oh.
Yeah, you had to get polarized sunglasses,
I
dude.
didn't get that shit.
Yeah, I had
some.
sunglasses, and I would still like right here. It was just so red. It's my dang cheekbones and my super fucking pale skin.
Baeza thought he was dying when he was peeling. He didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah,
Um,
it's kind of a nice sensation. I'm gonna be honest.
we have a couple more questions, but before that,
Yeah.
can we address champagne?
What about it?
Expensive champagne is okay. Mm-hmm. Champagne like this,
Gets
Meh.
the job done.
does it?
I mean, I don't know. I'm having a nice time. It's certainly not very strong.
No, it's.
It's actually.
I don't know. I
really
had a
light.
thought. I wanted to run with it, but I'm over it.
That's okay.
What are
This is actually a very like.
I almost
Does it even have alcohol?
I was gonna pick up Bel Air, but I was like, nah, it's for a different occasion.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually really.
What are
light.
some of your top places you want to travel to that you've never been before?
Ooh, who asked that?
Kari/David, definitely Israel.
Israel. Wait. Expand. Why?
The Holy Land.
I see.
I gotta see the spots.
I see.
I gotta see why World War III is gonna happen over this little tiny piece of land. I gotta see what it's all about.
Like you have to at least understand. If you're gonna enlist, you got to know why.
I gotta see.
I get that.
Definitely want to go to Italy, all over Europe. I want to see all over Europe. I would like to see. Well, I want to go to Miami. As far as U.S. places go, I want to see Miami.
Miami
there-
seems really fun, actually.
And there's one spot that I want to go to at least once in my life. That if I do well by next competition, I might have the opportunity to go to. I'm not going to say right now because I want to not put it out there at the moment, but might punch you my ticket to a national of competition this June. We'll see.
That'd be sick, bro.
And if I do, then that's where I'm headed. So,
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Cam, what about you?
Let me think. I really want to go to Sweden and Austria. Those are the two main places my family comes from.
Ooh.
I'm kind of a European mutt, but those are the two main ones.
I like it.
Let me think.
Some Austrian mountains.
Yeah, that'd be cool,
That'd
right?
be kind of sick. See
It would
the
be really
Alps from
cool.
the outside, yeah.
I really want to get I really want to get expensive silver jewelry in Sweden and in Austria, like necklaces or a ring or something like that.
But like stuff that's like royalty shit. That like
Royalty, something that would be that like is of Sweden or Austria in some way, like some sort of like emblem or something.
like authentic, like
Yeah, something about it. And it's like I looked up a lot of Austrian jewelry, dude, and it sucks.
Really?
A lot of it sucks, dude. It looks like grandma jewelry. It's weird.
Okay.
It's like weird tone jewels and very like bronze. It just looks weird. I wouldn't rock almost any of it.
If you got like a pendant with like your family crest on it,
I don't see that's the thing. I don't even know if I have a family crest, but if I do, I'd love to get that.
That'd be kind of sick.
It'd be sick, dude.
It'd be kind of sick.
There's this guy on Etsy, this Greek fellow who made me. He made this one of the chains that I have, and one of the the pendants that I have, and I messaged him. I'm like, oh, I love that, and he's like, hit me up if you ever want me to make anything else. I make everything custom, and I'm like, really? And that makes me now. I'm like, oh, what do I want as a pendant? What do I want as a chain?
You gotta ask Ken Senior if you got a family crest. See what's
He
good.
wouldn't know. My grandma might know.
Ask grandma.
My grandma's
Ask grandma.
is like the family historian on my dad's side. Where else would I want to go? I feel I'd love to go all over. I would love to. I was talking with some coworkers at the restaurant, and we would really like to visit Thailand, actually.
I've heard great things about Thailand.
And if not Thailand, was it Thailand? Because they went to Thailand. It was either Thailand or somewhere I want to see in Southeast Asia. But anyways, trip would be fucking amazing. Just like go with like a bunch of chef buddies and just like explore and like see all the food and the sights. That would be sick.
Definitely.
I honestly feel like a lot of like hiking and mountainous type trips are slept on in the US, like in Asia. I feel like there are crazy mountain ranges that like are almost never talked about in the US there.
Right.
So that would be cool for some outdoor stuff. I honestly would love to go to all the continents with maybe the exception of Antarctica. I feel like once you go to Antarctica, that's just a bragging right. Would you ever go to Antarctica?
Hell yes.
You would? Just to say that you did it, or what? For some content?
Dude, let's go to Antarctica.
I would go to Antarctica.
Let's do a podcast in Antarctica.
Let's
do the first podcast in Antarctica.
Oh, I'm sure someone already did that. Someone must have recorded.
Nope, we're gonna be the first ones.
Bro, there's so many podcasts. Someone definitely recorded
Nope,
a fucking...
we're gonna be the first ones.
Oh, okay. Who was the guy? Who was the captain who sailed to Antarctica? Captain Cook?
I don't know.
Was it Captain Cook? Let's look it up. I'm actually very curious.
Let's see any other questions. Pick up any companions in Ethiopia.
What does he mean by companion? Who asked that?
I don't know what that means.
Companions.
I have no idea what that means. I don't even live anymore, but I have no idea what that means. Misky, elaborate. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sexual? Robert F. Scott?
Definitely not sexual.
Was it Robert F. Scott?
Falcon, that's his middle name?
Oh, I didn't even notice. Robert Falcon Scott. Let's see. Does he have a painting of him? Or some old photograph? Wow. Dude, these guys were fucking... I think it was... Yeah. Man, was it Scott? I feel like there was a cook. Was there a cook captain?
Oh, Misky asks... Yeah, Mrs. is asking about the parasites from Ethiopia.
Oh, yeah.
Have I told a story in this podcast?
Oh, you have not. No,
I think I have. Did I not?
Have you? I don't remember.
Shall I retell a story?
Let's hear the story because it's pretty disgusting.
We gotta talk about...
Here, hold on. Oh, you know what? This will be perfect. We're going late. We're going long. I want to keep doing these questions. Let's cut the episode here and jump into the next episode. And this will be the cliffhanger. What happened with your parasite? Do you want to do that?
Guys, if you want to hear what happens next... You want to hear what happens about me in Ethiopia and parasites. Tune in next time to episode 101. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace.